Hi guys, how you doing? My name's Eric. Some of you guys know me as Joker. Um, we're doing a move to Alaska, and we're going to do it on a budget with the least amount of money that we can possibly do. And we have set a GoFundMe account for $15,000. It just sounds like a lot, but it's going to be me, my wife, and my son, who's not here with us yet, but he will be about 4 to 6 months old when we make this trip. Don't worry, don't worry. We're not going to be hiking through the woods and stuff with a baby on our back in grizzly country, but we are going to an old trap and mine in my family that's out there that we're going to go and assume control over. Um, Now, mind you, the cabin's burned down. Family hasn't lived in it in a while, um, so it's pretty much just a beginning. But we're not going to be hiking through the woods and doing all that crazy stuff. We're going to use the bush plane system. And when I say we're going to do the bare minimum, we're going to do the bare minimum. I'm going to trade work, um, whatever to do without, using any money up so we can get more supplies. So when we do get out there, so we're bush planing it. We're going to make Alaska main flights will be our way there. I mean, we looked at a couple different ways, looked at boats and stuff like that. It's just not price efficient. It's just more efficient to go during a non-tourist season to Alaska on a flight, and you can look at it for probably around $500 a ticket. So that's $1,000 right there. You're already looking at in cost, maybe around $1,500 on the high end, but that's getting there. The other thing we're looking into is pretty much a U-ship kind of system. We're not going to take our guns and stuff on a plane, but we need to get them there to Alaska. So we're going to use a U-ship thing to a place where we're going to be flying into, and at that time, it won't be a main city or anything like that. It'll be a smaller reception system, and a place that'll receive our U-Haul and stuff. And when we pull our shotguns and stuff and rifles out of a system, it's not like Fairbanks or Anchorage or anything like that. And they're not going to look at us as extreme wackos when we show up. You're looking at some really cheap boarding and everything, so we're not even really going to be looking at like hotels and stuff. I mean, you're talking we will have a 6 or so month old child with us, but so we want something efficient, but we want something compact, which I'm going to look into durable, strong, whether it be kind of tents and stuff. What's a better system to get with and everything. Now, mind you, we're not going to have to carry a lot of stuff, real far and stuff. But we are going to have, stuff moved around from place to place, from, one bush plane place to another bush plane place. And the longest transportation, hopefully, we have is when we actually get to our destination in our walk, which is approximately 5 miles from our drop off point. And then that'll be about home. And essentially, like I said, this is an old mine, and we're going out there to start and everything. So we're not even going to have our bush pilot drop us essentially off at the same place. 5 miles isn't hard to cover, and especially not for somebody in shape. My ID for rucks right now is I would like to carry my own personal ruck at around 150, 160 pounds. I would like to get my wife's down to around 110, 120 perhaps. If not, the bare minimum, I need her to carry at least 100 pounds. And that includes 100 pounds on her back, or luggage, gear, whatever, just in her ruck, not including what she's going to have on her as far as sidearms, weapons, the shotgun she's carrying, and a child. Now, when we get there, we're not going to hike through the woods and stuff. We're going to stay along the rivers and stuff like that. There's a large sandbank that goes the whole length of the trip to the place of where we're going to be living at. Sorry, it's like weird. See, she's got the house. I'm right here at the front door, and she's got cooking and stuff, and I hear this echo behind me because of where I'm sitting. So it's weird. Weird things coming up on me. Anyways, back to the story. That's essentially how we're going to get there and how we're going to do all that and everything. That's pretty much a trip. Now what I'm going to do is go over a budget shopping list for stuff that we're going to collect and we're going to need along the way, shovels, picks, axes, stuff like that. And I'm going to show you what kind of budget we did today. We did roughly around $375, I think, today in buying products, but we're going to show you what we did. We also bought a $200+ shotgun, reliable, durable, easy breakdown. We're going to do a video on that too. So stick with us, and I'll be back in a second, and we're going to go over the shopping list. That's the main breakdown, and you can take it like you like it, and let's see how this trip to Alaska goes. And God bless you all, and we'll check it you soon. Peace. Check out my ink.